Good morning. So we'll start session 4 on chapter quadratic equation. So in our yesterday's session, we understood about quadratic formula and the method of completing the square. In method of completing the square, children, I think from the first week that the second one I had given for homework, which was 2x squared plus x minus 4, right? So here, when you solve this by method of completing the square, at one point you will get the equation as x plus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to 33 by 16, right? So as I had told you, if you remember, our RHS is always in the form of perfect square. 99% we get perfect squares here. Sometimes we don't, and that is this sum. What will you do here? X plus 1 by 4 is equal to square goes to other side, 33 upon 16. X plus 1 by 4 is equal to plus or minus root 33, square root of 16 is 4. Now how do you solve this? X is equal to, so root 33 by 4 minus 1 by 4. So which is written as x is equal to square root 33 minus 1 by 4 and x is equal to minus root 33 upon 4 minus 1 by 4. X is equal to minus root 33 minus 1 upon 4 will be your answer. Root 33 you will keep it as it is. You will not do anything with root 33, right? Since we did not come across such square root sums, so I thought I'll just inform you all about this. So you have to solve this. You will arrive at this point and this is done in this order, okay? This is your final answer. So quickly, we'll move on to the next one, that is from the same exercise. We had not done the verbal sums. We had finished the numericals part, which we solved by formula method as well as method of completing the square. So let's quickly finish the verbal sums from this exercise. So the first one, the sum of the reciprocals of Rahman's ages in years 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. Find his present age. It is about Rahman's age only. So, which is in which term they have given? Present age and 3 years ago. So, let us first understand this is fourth one. Let present age of Rahman be x years. Okay. So sum of the reciprocal of the Rahman's age is what they have given. Now before this, 3 years ago. 3 years ago. So what will be Rahman's age? It will be x minus 3 years. Okay. So and what they have given? And 5 years from now. 5 years from now. Rahman's age. That is x plus 5 years. Okay. Now, according to the question, that is by data, we can read the question again. Sum of the reciprocals of Rahman's age 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. Sum of the reciprocal means sum of their ages. Reciprocal. So, what is reciprocal of Rahman's age 3 years ago? 1 upon x minus 3. Reciprocal 5 years from now? 1 upon x plus 5. So, by data, 1 upon x minus 3 plus 1 upon x plus 5 is how much? They have given that as 1 by 3. Now we know what to do. This is the same sum what we had done in yesterday's third way. Two sums were there. One I had given for homework, another one. Okay, so what do we do here? We take LCM this as x minus 3, x plus 5, multiply this by x plus 5 and this by x minus 3 is equal to 1 by 3. We can cross multiply. First x plus x, 2x, 5 minus 3 is 2 of 3 I will take here. This is equal to x minus 3 of x plus 5. I just cross multiply with this children. So x plus x is 2x plus 2, now 5 minus 3 and this 3 over here. So multiply, 3 2s are 6x plus 6 is equal to x into x square plus 5x minus 3x minus 15. Let us take the terms this time. X square 5 minus 3 plus 2x minus 6x minus 15 minus 6. So what do we get here? Equal to 0. So here it is x square minus 4x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now 21. Factors of 21 you can find. Now again children, here what I will do is here I will not solve the sum further. X square minus 4x minus 21 is equal to 0. You can find the factors. Yes, you can find the factors. Which method do you want to find? Factorization. Check whether you want factorization. If factorization is possible. Let's see. I'll try to give you factors. Further you can do it. I'll just show you how now. When we multiply 21. So 21 is plus or minus 21 x square. 7 3s are is 21. 21 ones are. 7 and 3 is not used. Minus 4 I want. Minus 7 plus 3 will give you minus 4. Factors are ready. You can go with this factorization or you can do what? Formula method. Read the question. Find his present age. Now children, when you find here final answer, you will have two solutions. One is plus, one is minus. Can the age be in minus? No. Age will always be in plus. So whatever will be your answer in plus, that is Rahman's present age. Okay. Please give conclusion since they have asked something here. So further you need to do this. We'll quickly move on to the next one. Next question, what they have asked here is, in a class test, sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. So sum of their marks is 30. Let's see. Okay, sum of Shefali's marks in a class test, sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Find her marks in 2 subjects. So let us first assume that fifth one, right? Yes, let Shefali's marks in mathematics. Why mathematics? You can also consider English, anything, because they haven't mentioned which one. Marks in mathematics be X. So if our mathematics marks is X, then marks in English will be English, right? Another subject. Yes. Marks in English be how much? Sum of their marks is 30. Now always a confusion. Should I write X minus 30 or should I write 30 minus X? How to understand what to write? That's the biggest confusion, children. Always what you will have. Let that be as it is. I will write the reason here. Because sum of their marks, that is their marks is what? English and mathematics. Sum of their marks is 30. Now tell me, should be X minus 30 or 30 minus X? Sum of their marks is 30. So it should be 30 minus x, right? Why? When you add this, how much you get? X minus x plus 30, you get 30. So that is how you should know how to write it. That's a major confusion what you always have. Okay. Then next part. If she had got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, product of their marks would be 210. Over. We are just framing the equation now. By data. So first of all, it is a mathematics marks. If she had got 2 marks more in mathematics, x plus 2, and 3 marks less in English, that is in English how much she is getting? 30 minus x. 30 minus x minus 3. Product of their marks would be 210, right? Yes. Product of their marks would be 210. Simplify this now. X plus 2 of 30, so 30 minus 3 is 27 minus x is equal to 210, right? So let's multiply. 27 into x is 27x, x into minus x is minus x square, 27 into 2 is plus 54, 2 into x is minus 2x minus 210 is equal to 0. Minus x square as it is, 27x minus 2x is plus 25x, 54 minus 210, when you subtract, you get minus 156 is equal to 0. Since first term we do not keep it negative always, change the sign. Take minus common. X square minus 25x plus 156 is equal to 0. Now this is the equation. Now see children, getting 156 factors would be difficult. Why don't we try here? It's not that. Few sums which are very simple, I'll leave it on you. There are few sums in further where we have to solve it. Those I'll solve. Now you will get a practice of solving this. Solve the quadratic equation either by formula method or by factorization method. Two answers, that is two solutions you will get here. See, to the solution you will get the value of x. Remember always, marks cannot be negative, right? So you cannot be getting negative markings. It's not your CET or what you are writing. So here what you get, it should be a positive plus marks only. See what is your x value with this respect. With respect to that, mathematics marks you find, and you have to find English marks. By now you know how to substitute in the given thing and find it what is asked. Find the marks in two subjects. X value you get, that is mathematics marks, positive 1, and English marks 30 minus x will give you the answer. So again, I will leave this equation till here. Further you have to calculate it. Quickly, we'll move to the next one. So it's about a geometrical type of a sum. So we need to have a figure for this. Okay. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. Okay. First of all, let us have a rectangular field. So this is the rectangular field. They are talking something about diagonal. So let us have a diagonal. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, find the sides of the field. First of all, the first condition is diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. So, question number 6. Let the shorter side of rectangular field be x, right? X meter. So if the shorter side is x meter, so let's consider this as x meter. What is the diagonal? Diagonal is 60 meters more than the shorter side, x plus 60. So this is 60 plus x or x plus 60. This is diagonal I have marked. And read the question further. And longer side is another side. Longer side is the another side. Longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side. Very simple equation. I have given it very directly. So this is x plus 30. Now what we have to do? We have to find the dimensions. Now why have they given us diagonal? Because it is a rectangular field and it forms a right angle triangle. Using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the unknown side. Let's start. In triangle, let's name the triangle. It will be easy for us. ABC. Okay. So angle B is equal to 90. So according to them is here, square of the diagonal is equal to, I'll write the shorter side and longer side. Shorter side whole square plus longer side whole square, correct? Square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Diagonal is how much? X plus 60 whole square is equal to, shorter side is x square, longer side is x plus 30 whole square. A plus b whole square formula. X square plus 3600 plus 6 2s are 12. 120x is equal to x square plus x square plus 30, that is 900 plus 3 2s are 60x, right? I can cancel 1x and I can cancel this x. So what remains? Transpose it to this side. So this is going to be x square plus 60x minus 120x plus 900 minus 3600 is equal to 0. X square as it is, 60 minus 120, you will get minus 60x, and 900 minus 3600, you are going to get minus 2700. Okay, is equal to 0. Yes, children. Now, such big number will you factorize? So that is why factorization method was not, sometimes it is not possible to use factorization method for such big numbers. So at that time what we do? Our formula method will help us here. So there's the equation. Now with the formula method you can find out the value of x. Once you find the value of x, it is simple to find diagonal and simple to find the longer side. Again, what you have to remember here is x should be positive. Why? Only because the sides cannot be if I consider x value is here minus 8, can the side of a rectangular field be minus 8? No. Example I am giving you. So again here sides should always be positive. What if we get only negative answer, teacher, there is no positive answer? That means your sum is wrong, right? So every quadratic equation will have two solutions always. Both can be positive. If in such cases, if one is positive, one is negative, we consider the positive answer. It's left to you. You have to do this further and arrive at the equation. I suggest that you can go by formula method here. Right? We'll go with the next one. That is the difference in square of two numbers. Yes. Now this question seems very easy and simple, but we need to understand the actual question, how they have given and what we have to write. So the next one, that is 7th one. The difference of the squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. So this is something about larger number and smaller number. So the square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Let the larger number the larger number be x. So read the question again. The difference afterwards will say the square of the smaller number. So smaller number, the square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Now this is what you usually go wrong. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. That means the square of, you should not consider square for both. Square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. So now how do you write here? What is smaller number? So 8 times the larger number means it is 8x. Smaller number whole square is equal to 8x. Keep this as it is. This is also understood as further smaller number is equal to root of 8x. Keep this as it is. You will understand this why I have written this later. Okay, is this very clear? Now we don't know what is smaller number. Keep that as it is. Come back to the question again. The difference of the squares of two numbers is 180 by data. So by data how we will write? Larger number, the difference of the squares, no? Larger number square minus smaller number square is equal to 180, right? What is larger number? X. So larger number square is x square. What is smaller number square? Smaller number square is 8x. It is not 8x whole square. That's the thing what you have to understand, right? Smaller number square directly we have here 8x. Shift minus 180 is equal to 0. Understood the equation now? Very important children here. You will understand the sum is very simple. But the thing is you need to know what we have written and how did we substitute here. That's important. I'm going to solve the sum. So shifting the constant part we have done it. So which method you want to do it now? Let's go this with the formula method. Okay. So A is equal to 1. B is equal to minus 8. C is equal to minus 180. So discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. So b square is minus 8 whole square minus 4 into 1 into minus 180. So minus 8 whole square you will get as 64 minus minus plus 18 4 is 72. 72 into 10 is 720. So what will be the delta answer? Delta answer 720 plus 64 is 784. Right? Further, x value we need to find here. Delta is nothing but discriminant. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So here b is what? Minus 8. See here, b is minus 8. Minus in the formula minus 8 plus or minus square root of 784. Now, one thing you have to know again here is always whatever terms we get, whatever term what we get here as a delta, that's a perfect square. What if we don't get a perfect square? No chance. Why? Because we need to find a solution. So it has to be a perfect square. So definitely the numbers what you get there in the delta, that is discriminant, will be a perfect square. If not, you have gone wrong in the sum that you have to do. So now we all know how to find a perfect square. Division method. If the numbers are big, it's by division method what you have to do, or trial and error method also you can do. Now for example, I'll tell you how to go about this sum. 2a. A is what? 1. Now children, is 784. Now 784 is something like beyond 25 square. Why? Because 25 square is 625, right? 25 square is 625. So it should be after 25 only. It can't be 26 because 6 6 is 36. It can't be 27. See, I can't go for 30s as of now. 27 because 7 7 is 49. 28. 8 8 is 64. So why can't I give a try by multiplying 28 into 28, right? So when you multiply 28 into 28, you get it as 784. So it's a perfect square. Did you understand the technique how to do this? By just looking at the last digit of the number. We assumed that this will lie beyond 25 because 25 square is 625. So above that is 26. 6 6 are 36. Ending is 4. No. 27. 7 7 are 49. Ending is 9. No. 28. 8 8 are 64. Always a perfect square when you see 22. 2 2 is also 4. 8 8 are 64. Like that. We check with the last digit. So here I can't check 22 because it is beyond 25. So it is 28. Still you have a doubt. You can multiply 28 into 28 and give a check. So 28 into 28 you get 784. So this is equal to minus minus plus 8 plus or minus 28 upon 2. Please don't cancel 2 ones are 2 fours are or 2 14s are. Why? Because there is a plus or minus here. You cannot cancel. X is equal to 8 plus 28 divided by 2 and 8 minus 28 divided by 2. Why? Because it is ones plus and it is ones minus. So x is equal to here 28 plus 8 is 36 by 2. So x is equal to 18 and 8 minus 28 is minus 20 by 2, that is x is equal to minus 10. Now children, can I take minus? Okay, now we have got this as minus 10. Here it is numbers, right? It is not your number of students or marks or something. That means we can consider it as minus 10. Let us see. That is why purposely I have taken this sum. Let x is equal to 18 we will check first. I have no space. I will kindly adjust here. If smaller number, okay, if larger number x is equal to 18, then smaller number, see here, smaller number square I don't want. I want smaller number is equal to root of 8x. So that is nothing but root of 8 into 18. Now 8 into 18, how do you multiply? So it will come again as a perfect square here, or you can simply multiply 8 into 18 and get the answer. 18 inside is how much? So it is 144. 144 is nothing but 12 plus or minus 12. Okay. If larger number is x, then smaller number is either 12 or minus 12. First answer. So if larger number is x, this is the other answer. So this is accepted. If next one, larger number is minus 10, smaller number is square root of 8 into minus 10, that is minus 80, which is inadmissible. Why? Negative number does not exist. Understood children why it does not exist here? Did you get an idea what did I do here now? We got x is equal to 18, we got x is equal to minus 10. We tried putting this in larger number 18, smaller number as 8x, then we got it. 8 into 18, 144 plus or minus 12. Therefore, if larger number is 18, then smaller number is 12 or minus 12. Answer. Second case, if I take if larger number is minus 10, the smaller number I will get as root of minus 80, which is inadmissible because there is no negative root which exists. So this is the answer. This is how you have to solve it. 8.1. A train that travels 360 km at uniform speed. It's again the similar sums what we have done in previous chapter also. If it was 1 km more, what would be? Yes, a similar type of one. A train travels 360 km at uniform speed. If the speed had been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey to travel. Find the speed of the train. Let the uniform speed of the train be x kilometer per hour. So what is the distance? Distance traveled is equal to 360 kilometer. Since whenever we have speed distance kind of a sum, we have to use, we know that speed is equal to distance upon time. So here we write this in terms of time is equal to distance upon speed. Okay. If the speed is increased by 5 km per hour, write down that first. If the speed is increased by 5 km per hour by data. Main is writing this final equation by data. Read this again. If the speed had been increased by 5 km per hour, it would have taken 1 hour less to travel the same journey. That is 360, that is distance upon speed, that is x plus 5. Because, okay, we did not write here, no? X plus 5 kilometer per hour. Okay. If the speed has been increased by 5 km per hour, it will take 1 hour less to travel the same journey. What was that journey? 360 upon x minus 1. What time is taken to travel this journey? It will take 1 hour less. This is main important equation. Now you know what to do here. So what we will do? We will transpose this to the other side and let's see what we will get. 360 upon x plus 5 minus 360 upon x is equal to minus 1. To make it very simple, what we do here is we take 360 common. 1 upon x plus 5 minus 1 upon x is equal to minus 1. Take LCM here. So this is x of x plus 5. Multiply this with x. Multiply this with x plus 5. So this is x here, minus sign is there, be very careful, minus x minus 5 is equal to minus 1 by 360. So plus x minus x will get cancelled. Minus 5 upon x square plus 5x is equal to minus 1 by 360. So now you know what you can do here is cross multiply. You can multiply 360 into 5. So you will get 360. 36 5s is 180. 180, that is 1800 minus 1800 is equal to minus x square. Multiply this with minus 5x. shift everything here. X square plus 5x minus 1800 is equal to 0 is the quadratic equation. Now we got the quadratic equation. So by what method you want to do? Definitely go by what is that formula method. So you will get the value of x, that is you will get speed of the train. So which one should be considered, plus or minus? You have to always consider plus as a value. And remember that you always get the whole number only in such sums. Okay. So again I will leave you all at this point where you need to find the answer, that is you need to find the uniform speed of the train. Yes, we'll quickly move with the next one. So the next sum is a bit complicated, but expected such type of sums usually. But if you understand the given data, it is very simple. So here we go with it. Okay. Two water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. We can always convert that in mixed fraction to improper later. So two water taps together can fill a tank in this much of time. The tap of a larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the tap of the smaller diameter. That means we have two taps, one with a larger diameter and one with a smaller diameter. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Of course, if you have a tap with a big diameter and tap with a very smaller one, which will fill first? With a bigger one, then the smaller one. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. So let's break down the question. Let the smaller tap, question number 9. Let the smaller tap fill the tank in x hours. So then the larger tank will fill in. So now how you should write 10 minus x or x minus 10? Read the question. The tap of a larger diameter takes 10 hours less. So we have to write this in x minus 10. If it is taking 10 there, if it is taking x hours less than that, that is 10, x minus 10 hours. And if you subtract it, you will get 10 as an answer again. Okay, till here it is done. So tap of a larger diameter, smaller diameter take x hours, larger diameter will take x minus 10 hours. Now, let us assume that let part of the tank filled by smaller tap B. Part means if one is full, part is 1 upon. B. Part of the tank filled by smaller tap B 1 by 1 hour, let us consider. Let the part of a tank filled by smaller tap in 1 hour be 1 by x. So in 1 hour how much it is filling? 1 by x. Similarly, by larger tank tap in 1 hour be 1 upon x minus 10. Okay, keep this as it is here. Done. Read the question here. Two taps together can fill in 9 3/8 hours. So part of the tank, both the tanks can fill. If I have to consider here, part of a tank part of tank filled by both the taps. Both the taps in 1 hour is equal to 1 by x plus 1 upon x minus 10. So in 1 hour it is filling this much. Together into 1 hour it is filling so much. Now actually how much time it is taking? 9 3 by 8 hours. So part of tank filled by both the taps in 9 3 by 8 hours is equal to, so 9 3 by 8 hours is equal to, so here what we can do is we can just take this as a mixed fraction. So 9 8s are 72, 72 plus 3 will give you 75. 75 by 8 hours into this. Why into this? Because part of a tank filled by both the tanks in 1 hour, it was only so much. In 1 hour, how much it is filling? Both the taps together. But the part of a tank filled by both the taps in this many hours is time taken to fill this plus what? Part of what time? 1 by x part and 1 upon x minus 10. We need to multiply is equal to the full tank will fill. So this implies 75 by 8 of 1 by x plus 1 upon x minus 10 is equal to 1. The tank is filled, one full tank is filled. With that respect, we have to consider this. I know a bit complicated this will be to understand, but if you solve this, you have a similar worked example. You can just check. There are certain worked examples also on this, or typical similar sums will be given assignment also. You solve it, you will get it. Let's now do this now. 75 by 8 over. This is our final equation now. 75 by 8 shift to other side. What will you get? 1 by x plus 1 upon x minus 10 is equal to 8 by 75. Reciprocal. This comes here, it becomes reciprocal. Take LCM. X of x minus 10 multiply this by x minus 10 multiply this by x. X minus 10 plus x is equal to 8 by 75. Next part, x and x, 2x minus 10 of 75 is equal to 8x of x minus 10, right? So multiply this, 75 2s is 150, 150x minus 750 is equal to 8x square minus 80x. Shift here whatever you want now. 8x square minus 80x plus 150x plus 750 is equal to 0. 8x square minus 80x here only 150 it is, sorry, 8x square minus 80 here only 150 will go here, it will be minus 150 plus 750. 8x square minus 150 minus 80 will give you minus 230x plus 750 is equal to 0, right? I'll solve this now. Till here it is very clear. Okay. Now write down your ABC. Now see, you might be wondering why am I not taking common here and simplifying. That's only because if I take common, I get into multiples of 5. Calculation will be difficult further. If it is 0, easy for calculation because we are doing it formula method. Because if I take 2 common, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, right? 5 again. Multiplication number will be big. Same thing as here. Keep this as it is. Write your ABC. A is 8, B is minus 230, C is 750. Okay. So further, delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. So your b is minus 230 whole square minus 4 into a into 750. 230 whole 23 square is 529 minus plus 529 minus 8 fours are 32. 32 into, or you can say, or much simple what you can give here is 75 fours is 3000. Yeah, 75 fours are 750 into 4. So 75 fours is 300. 300 into 10 is 3000. 3000 into 8, that is 3 8s are 24. So you can give this as 2400. That is equal to final answer 52900 minus 2400 will give you 28900. 289 is a perfect square? Yes. Of what? 17 square. Correct. Keep this as it is. This is your delta. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So minus b, what is your b? Minus of minus 230 plus or minus root b square minus 4ac. This is nothing but 28900 divided by 2a. A is 8 minus 230 plus or minus 289 square is 17. 170 divided by 16. So minus 230 plus 170 divided by 16 and minus 230 minus 170 divided by 16. Right? So these are the two x values. Yeah, once again. Minus plus children. Yes, here I just forgot the sign. So it is 230 is plus because it is minus here. Minus is plus. So 230 plus 170 will give you as how much? 400 divided by 16 and another will give you 230 minus 170 will give you as 60 upon 16. So what is the final answer? 16 ones are 16, if you cancel this, 25 and this you will get this as 15 by 4. Right? So we got two values, both are positive. One is 25 and another is 15 by 4. Now we need to see which value is what we can apply here. Like the smaller tank what we have taken. Suppose, assume that if I take 25. If I take, let the smaller tank fill the tank in x hours, that is 25 hours. Larger tank can fill in x minus 10 hours. That means it will take still less than that. 25 minus 10, that is nothing but 15 hours, right? Which do you think this will be the right one? Fraction if I take? No. Since the fraction is inadmissible, we consider x is equal to 25. I do not have space, children, so I am not writing the final answer. What should be your final answer? By substituting your answer in terms of x and x minus 10. See, it is understood. If it is a verbal sum, you get x value, that's not your final answer. It's only after you substitute in what is the unknown to be found out. Make that very clear. So, give the conclusion. Hence, the smaller tank can fill the tank in 25 hours. And larger tank can fill it in 15 hours. Yes? So quite a big one, but this is how you have to solve it. Next one is similar to the sum which we have done just the sum before this. An express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train to travel 132 km between Mysore and Bangalore. Without taking, I'll read this, I'll explain this. You will do the sum as a homework, complete sum, without even me giving the equation. Express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train to travel a distance of 132 km between Mysore and Bangalore, without taking consideration the time they stop in the intermediate station. If the average speed of the train is 11 km per hour, more than that of a passenger passenger train. Find the average speed of two trains. Let the average speed of a train be x if you consider here. Okay. You want me to do this? Okay, I'll do, because they have given two trains as one is x and one is x plus 11. We'll do it here. It is similar, but slightly in the given you have to change it. It's okay. We'll do the sum. I'll give you the equation, at least from there you all can do it. It is almost similar, but they have given in the given part a bit different than the previous one. Okay. Let the, that is 10th one. So let the average speed of passenger train be, how much they have given? X kilometer per hour, and they have also given that the express train will travel, the speed is 11 kilometer more than the, 11 kilometer per hour more than the passenger train. Therefore, average speed of express train is x plus 11 kilometer per hour. So, time taken by the passenger to travel this one, or you can say distance. Simple you say, make it very simple here. Distance is equal to 132 kilometer between this, what you have to travel. So, next what they have given here is, if the average speed of the train is 11 km per hour more than the passenger train, find the average speed of a train they have given here. That means, first of all, we need to find the time here. Directly, it's a direct question. Time taken to travel by passenger train. Okay, we'll write here, wait. We know that speed is equal to distance by time, that is equal to, time is equal to distance by speed. Okay. Time taken to travel by, time taken to travel, or time taken by passenger train. How much? Distance, 132 is the distance, by speed is x. Keep this as it is. And what is this? Time taken, right? Hours. And time taken by express train is equal to 132 upon x plus 11 hours. Okay, read the question now. Once again, we'll read the question. An express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train. Understood here? By data. An express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train. That means I have 132 upon x plus 11. If this is the time taken to travel by this, how much ever time passenger train will take, it will take 1 hour less. Time taken to travel this is same as this, but 1 hour less than that. How much ever this takes, it is 1 hour less. That's our equation here. Only thing is they had already given us this in the given part only. Now it's the same thing what you have to do. 132 upon x plus 11 minus 132 upon x is equal to minus 1. So I will take 132 common, LCM x of x plus 11. So I have to multiply this by x minus 11. Be very careful when minus sign is there, is equal to minus 1. Cancel. Minus 11 upon x square plus 11x is equal to minus 1 by 132. Further, cross multiply with this. So when you cross multiply, 132 into 11 will give you 1452 minus, that is equal to minus x square minus 11x. Shift everything this side. X square plus 11x minus 1452 is equal to 0. So x square plus 11x minus 1452 is equal to 0 is your equation for the given sum. Now doing this further is your duty. What will you do? Apply formula method, get the value of x. So you will get the average speed of the passenger train. Again, x value should be positive because speed is in positive. Once you get the x value, find average speed of express train also, add that to 11, right? And the last sum. Now, the thing is children here, the last sum when you read, if I go to solve this by quadratic equation method, it will be lengthy as well as complicated. Now, as I have told you, never stick to only one method. Always when a given question comes, when such question comes in exam, you should know that you can always give an approach to the sum either by linear or by quadratic, right? Where I have given the first one sum and I give an example also, how it can be done. Similarly, when we see the next question is very simple if I do that by linear equation method, but it is same way very complicated if I do that by quadratic method. So what I will do is I only do this by linear method. In case in your school or if you do that by quadratic, see how it is done. But please remember one thing, any method you do, you get the same answer and you will be awarded correct marks for that. Whether that be in your school or in your board exams, you will get. Because linear and quadratic is not important, how you give an approach and what answer you get to it is very important. Next one. The sum of the areas of two squares is 468. We have two different squares here. Question number 11. Assume that this is one square. So, and this is one square x and this is one square y. So, sum of the areas of two square, it is not sum of the side. Let the sides of two squares be, in exam nobody will question you, why did you do this by linear equation, why did you do this by quadratic? Because both the chapters are taught to you, so you can choose your own method. Let the sides of the two squares be x and y respectively, right? So area of two squares be x square and y square respectively. Why? It is side square. Areas are always given in terms of squares. Kept it as it is. Come to the question again. The sum of the areas of two squares is 468 by data. Okay, first we'll write down. They have given something else also. We'll complete that. Difference of their perimeter is 24. Perimeters of two squares B. Perimeter is 4 into side, 4x and 4y respectively. Done. This is the given part. Now only is the framing the equation. Now read the question. Sum of the areas of two squares is 468 by data. X square plus y square is equal to 468, equation 1. Next, Difference of their perimeter is 24. 4x minus 4y is equal to 24. I'll take 4 common. X minus y is equal to 6. So I can't be doing this by elimination method here because it is in terms of x square and it is in terms of x minus y. So which else method we can do? Substitution method. X is equal to 6 plus y, equation 2. Substitute. In 1. Equation 2 in equation 1. X square plus y square is equal to 468, where x is 6 plus y whole square plus y square is equal to 468. 6 6 are 36 plus y square, 6 2s are 12y plus y square is equal to 468. 2y square plus 12y plus 36 minus 468 is equal to 0. 2y square plus 12y, 468 minus 468 plus 32 is 432 is equal to 0. Take 2 common. Y square plus 6y minus 2 2s are 2 1s are 2 6s are is equal to 0. So we got now. Anyways, it is a quadratic only what we have got. So how do you solve this now? We can do this either by formula method or we can also do this by factorization method by splitting the middle term. So if you want to split it, okay, we'll just check. 2 1 6. So 2 1s are 2 8s are 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 3 9s are 3 3s are and 3 1s are. So factors if I have to get here, I need to do by trial and error method. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. I can just check. 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18. So 12 and 18, if I multiply, definitely I am going to get 216 only. But 12 and 18, will you get 6? Yes, we will get 6. So the factors are 12 and 18. Y square, you want plus 6y. So this is going to be plus 18y minus 12y minus 216 is equal to 0. Y common, y plus 18. What you are going to do here? Right here also y plus 18 is equal to 0. Y into what should give you minus 12y? It is minus 12. Minus 12 into y, minus 12y, minus 12 into plus 18, minus 216. Y plus 18, y minus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore, y plus 18 is equal to 0. Y minus 12 is equal to 0. Y is equal to minus 18. And y is equal to plus 12. Since it is the sign of a square, negative sign is inadmissible. So y is equal to 12. Now what is this y? It is of 1. Find x. Therefore, what is x? X is equal to 6 plus y. That is equal to 6 plus 12. That is equal to 18. Therefore, give conclusion, children. Sides of the, what I have asked the conclusion, find the side of the two squares. Therefore, the side of the two different squares are 12 centimeter and 18 centimeter respectively. Oh, sorry, 12 meter and 18 meter respectively. Right? So, this is how you can solve this. This is the only sum what I have done by quadratic. I mean, sorry, by linear. But if in quadratic, if you do it, it is quite very complicated. So, I don't want to give more complications. This is also right. You can do this. So with this we complete the exercise. So some of the equations I have solved, we have got answer. Some of the equations I have arrived at the algebraic equation, that is quadratic equation. Further you need to choose the right method, that is factorization or formula method to solve it. We are left with only one last exercise which we will be doing it in the tomorrow's session. Complete your homework, complete everything what we have done.